everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. In today's video we have made it to the end of yet another month, so I am going to be going over every single product that I tried in March and giving you my final thoughts on them now that I've had a little bit more time to play. All of these products are affordable and cruelty free. That is all I do on my channel. If you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe down below, but let's just dive straight on in. I've got quite a lot of products to talk about here, and the first video that went up last month was an Essence video. I got my hands on a load of Essence new released products and I've got a few that are favourites. This one has made it into regular rotation. This is the Essence Magic Filter Glow Booster, and I've just shaken this up so you can't see that I have used quite a bit of this, but this, because it's got the pump on the top of it, has just been, I was about to say a lifesaver, that's a little bit much. I have used this so much, mixed in with a foundation that's maybe a little bit more coverage than what I want for an everyday occasion, mixed in with something that's more matte and more full coverage to dial down the coverage and amp up the glow, which obviously is what I want for an everyday basis. This has been so good because it's got the pump. I love the e.l.f. one, I love the collection one, I hate the applicators. It just doesn't make sense in my mind that a product like that would have a wand. I don't know. I know that a few people feel that way. I feel very strongly about that, but I love that this has got the pump. I just think that that just makes so much more sense to me. Then I also tried out this, which is the Meta Glow Colour Changing Lipstick. Now, on the Notino website, this says that it changes colour with your mood, and it absolutely does not do that. It is a pH adjusting lip balm. It's a fantastic lip balm. It's just a lip balm, but it smells incredible firstly, which, like, I am always hungry, so I love that this smells like actual sweets. It's absolutely delicious smelling. I am the biggest fan of the scent, and I also feel like it leaves a really nice amount of colour. Like, it's not too much, it's just a light little wash of colour, but it's really nice and hydrating. I'm just using this so much, and it's just a lip balm, but I really have been enjoying it. And I also wanted to mention the Slim Stick long lasting lipstick. This one is in the shade 102 over the nude. This is like my perfect nude. I'll just put that lip balm on, didn't I? I'll tap a bit of this over. It's my perfect nude. I absolutely love it. I can't say that I've noticed this being overly long lasting. It's not gonna last you through eating and drinking and all of that stuff. It's just a lipstick, so it sort of lasts a couple of hours and then starts to sort of wear off a little bit, but obviously if you're biting into like a big burger or something, it's not gonna last through that. It's more of like a satiny finish. I know I've just put it on over that lip balm, but it is like a satiny finish where it just feels so comfortable, feels like a lip balm, like just by itself. I have really been enjoying this one. The other shade that I got, which was more of a reddy one, and it was like Spice something, I've tried it with a few different lip liners and I'm not a fan. I really like Over the Nude, but the red one that I tried like later on in the month, I have tried to make it work and I have not managed it yet. Then next up was MUA Utopia. This was a new little £5 palette that came out and I did a swatching and try on video. I have been using this so much because this duochrome down at this end, can you see how big of a dent I've taken out of that shade? It is absolutely phenomenal. I actually later on in the month did a video where I swatched every single palette And I stand by what I say in both of those videos, where I wish one of the shades across the middle, I wish one of them was just a little bit of a darker brown. I feel like all of the looks I create with this are pretty much the same, because all three of these shades basically come off the same on my eyes. And obviously I am a very pale gal, so if they're going to show up on anybody, they're going to show up differently on me. But I just wish one of them was a slightly deeper, still peachy, but brown, just something slightly darker, so that I could do a smoky wing if I wanted to. I could deepen something up if I wanted to, or if I wanted to keep it light, I can just not use it. I feel like the 3 shades here could definitely be condensed into 2, and then have something so that I can change it up a little bit. However, I am the biggest fan. That duochrome shade is worth the price on its own. It's beautiful. Then next up, I did a full face of new makeup, and I tested out the W7 Golden Glow drops. The first, I think, Drunk Elephant dupes. I know as you're watching this, there's probably one from Revolution. There might even be one from e.l.f., but I do believe that this was the first one to the market in the UK. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I tried this for the first time, just applied straight onto my face, not mixed in with anything, and it was a lot of colour. In summer, that might be the vibe that I go for. However, I think that this, again, mixed in with more of a full coverage matte foundation, this is the same sort of a thing where it adds a little bit of glow, it adds a little bit, adds the glow and dials down the coverage, and this has like the skincare benefits and things in it as well. It is a lot of colour. Like if I just do a little dot onto the back of my hand, obviously it's a dupe for the Drunk Elephant ones, so it is like that colour, and until you like blend it properly in, it does leave that colour like on your skin, and it can look like quite a lot, but mixed in with a foundation that's maybe a little bit too light for me and a lot of coverage really helps to like even things out a little bit, and I've really been enjoying that. I'm just going to have one tanned hand for the rest of this video now. Never mind. Then I also got this, which isn't a new product, but I can't stop wearing this. This is the Catrice Matte Pro Ink liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade 90. This is my statement. This colour is my perfect red. I cannot stop wearing this. This is actually long lasting. Whereas this is just like a regular lipstick. This is a liquid lip, but it doesn't feel like a liquid lip. It doesn't feel like how you would expect a liquid lip to feel. It's really comfortable, and I hate a matte liquid lip feel, so know that this is coming from a good place. I really enjoy it. The only thing is, I have noticed if I wear this without a lip liner, it does bleed a little bit and sort of go into the cracks and the lines around my mouth. I am a real life human being with moving features, so it does sort of migrate a little bit. You do definitely need a long lasting lip liner to keep this in, but this really does last. Like, I have worn this to work where I am drinking 70 cups of coffee and eating 70 slices of toast, and this really does last, like, through eating and drinking. I don't know how it would fare biting into a big greasy burger. I don't think it would last through that, but really does last through sort of light everyday wear and tear. Really have been enjoying this so much. Want to look into some of the other colours, because I know this is a red and I'm biased because I love a red, but I think that this formula is fantastic and I definitely want to look up some of the other shades. So then next up, I got all 4 of the new Made by Mitchell eyeshadow palettes. So the order of the videos was Keep 'em Green, Little Pinky, Blue Your Mind, and then Grey Girlfriend. I have definitely used Keep 'em Green the most because I have just been packing this shade across the lid, doing a big old wing, of course, and calling it a day. This has definitely been the one that I've been reaching for the most, just in, like I say, my everyday life. But I have also been reaching for, what was it, Lil Pinky, because this shimmer is just beautiful. I definitely could create this sort of a look with this palette. This is a whole different look. This will be coming later on in the week and I am obsessed. But you haven't seen this yet. This could create a very similar sort of a look because that shimmer is beautiful. I haven't actually used the grey one again. I didn't necessarily think I would. I'm not really a grey kind of gal. If I want a grey, I've been absolutely reaching for the Beauty Bay Smoky. I've been reaching for that quite a lot this month. And I think I rate the Beauty Bay Smoky over the Made by Mitchell. So that's where I am on those. I think that the formula is good. I don't think that the formula is great. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend them. Now that I've tried them, I think for the price of all of these, I could have got like 2 Beauty Bay 42 pans, and I just think that I would get more use out of those because we all know how much I love the Beauty Bay formula. This isn't as good, in my opinion, as the Beauty Bay ones. The colours are beautiful. Obviously, it's like a compact little thing. Not that compact, but like, you're not going to get overwhelmed with all of the colours. I get it. A lot of people will really, really like these. Just having the 4 shades, I feel like I'm quite limited with that. I like having all of the options. I like having all of the colours. So I would say you're better off spending your money on like a Beauty Bay 42 pan over these. I like them. They're fine. They're not the best formula I've ever tried. Then next up, I tested out a load of new makeup from Primark. I actually went into Primark looking for the Drunk Elephant dupe drops. My local Primark didn't have them. We're probably not going to get them until next year because we're in the back of beyond where I live and they just never get any of the new releases. But the products that I did try, I have a few thoughts on some of them. I'm going to start with the negative one and then end on the positive ones. The PS Shimmer Cream Eyeshadow. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love the colour. I love the shimmer. But unfortunately, I did wear this for a day at work and it creased like crazy. Now, this was the only products that I was wearing, so I will try it again with an eyeshadow base and also maybe with some sort of eyeshadow over the top to like set it. But unfortunately, this did crease quite a bit and it just didn't really look that great by the end of the day. However, if you're going into Primark, I highly recommend these 2 products. First up, the Tinted Lip Oil. This was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. So, so nice and hydrating. How many lip products can one gal wear in one video? So far 3, but we might add some more. The scent I don't love. It's that sort of Colourpop 2016 sort of chocolatey, vanilla-y, almost smells dry. Like when I smell it and like taste it, it makes my mouth feel dry. Please tell me I'm not the only one who gets that. Either way, don't love the scent, love the colour. Obviously you can't tell because I've already got 2 other products on. But it's a light little wash of colour. It's really nice and hydrating. It's not glossy, it's not sticky. It's very different to like the e.l.f. lip oil. It's almost somewhere in between a liquid lipstick and a gloss looking, but feels really, really nice and hydrating. I really, really like that. And I think that came in a few different colours. The one I got was berry brown. I don't necessarily feel like it comes off brown or berry. It's just like a nude. And then the concealer we had a whole moment with the concealer. If you saw any of the videos where I tested this, then you will know. You have to twist this the way that you wouldn't think to twist it. You have to twist it the other way, and the product comes out the top like the Maybelline Eraser concealer. I was thinking that this was going to have like a regular concealer wand and then you would just blend it out with the sponge on the top. It's like the Maybelline Eraser. This is the PS My Perfect Colour Illuminate Under Eye Concealer. And can you see how much of this I've used? We're like nearly halfway down already. Obviously, I'm not going to get a ton of product out of this. Like, it was only £3.50. It was Primark makeup. You'd know what you're getting yourself in for with Primark makeup. You don't get the most product, but I've really been enjoying this. It is a light to medium, maybe medium coverage. It's not going to give you the most coverage, the highest coverage, the most pigment. It's not going to give you that. What it is going to give you is brightness. So if you're more of a no makeup kind of gal, if you want just a light wash of something, I have really been enjoying this one. I've also been blending it out with a sponge, so it's really been taking that coverage in a very sheer sort of a wash, and it just looks beautiful. It's, like I say, it's a light wash of colour. It's not going to give you, like, if you have dark circles, if you've got a lot that you need to cover, like I'm covered in spots at the minute, it's that time of the month. If you need something that's really going to cancel everything out, this isn't going to be for you. If you want something that's just a light wash, that's just going to brighten up, that's just going to make you look a little bit more awake, then this is a really great option. Very affordable. Obviously you're not going to get a ton of product, and I don't really love that sort of applicator with the wand. I feel like it's really unhygienic, but I'm going to use this one up and then consider if I want to go and buy another one. I have really been enjoying it. Then I got all 4 shades of the new Essence Baby Got Blush liquid wands. I was about to name them all, but I got all of them and I've used 2 of them on my channel so far. I've used Pinkalicious and Dusky Rose. These 2 I've used on my channel so far. I will be using these 2 coming up soon, but somebody left a comment under my video where I was swatching all of these, trying them on, to say to mix them in with a liquid highlight, and I think I'm going to try that with one of these because these are more of a matte finish. I like them. I like the amount of colour. I like the amount of pigment. It's a light amount of pigment, so you can build it up. If you're likely to go overboard like I am, you can build it up and get to more of a blushy full colour sort of a look. But if you want something more lightweight, more of a little wash of colour, you will really like these. I like more of a very intense glowy blush look, so you can layer these up to get more of the blush, but it's still quite a matte finish. I'm 100% going to try these mixed in with a little bit of a liquid highlight. I think that that will work beautifully, but I really like them. I have been using them quite a bit. I like that they've got the little twisty thing on the bottom, so they're not gonna explode everywhere, or they shouldn't explode everywhere. I have really been enjoying these, and they're very affordable. And then the last video that you will have seen, I was testing out a load of doing like a full face of new makeup. I actually only filmed that like a couple of days ago, so I haven't had a ton of time to test out all of those products. I haven't tried the Beauty Bay primer. Again, I haven't had a chance to, but I absolutely will. The products that I wanted to talk about are ones that just absolutely blew me away in that video, and I cannot stop wearing. Again, 2 out of the 3 that I'm going to mention here I am wearing today. So first up is the Made by Mitchell Bronze Pods, the baked bronzer from Made by Mitchell. Oh my goodness, I'm wearing this today. Not that you can tell because I've also got a lot of blush and a lot of highlight on. I cannot stop wearing this. Like I say, I only filmed that video. I only tested this for the first time like 5 days ago? Question mark? I can't remember. I've slept since then, but I cannot stop wearing this. I've been wearing this every single day. This is in the shade Caramel Kiss, and it is just the most perfect, luminous, naturally glowy looking bronzer. I cannot stop using this. I think that this is fantastic. I really, really, really want Made by Mitchell to come out with blushes in this formula, because how incredible. Like, Made by Mitchell is known for all of these, for all of the liquid blushes. How beautiful would a blush look in this glowy baked formula? I just think it needs to happen. I just think it needs to. Then I also can't stop using this. I am so glad that I got this. This is the Beam lip gloss in the shade IRL. Again, I was wearing this at the start. Let's put a little bit more on. Obviously this month has been the month of lip products, but this is like, you can't tell. This is iridescent. It doesn't show up this lilac colour on your lips. It just shows up like a clear gloss with the iridescent bits in, but you can't see like chunks of glitter. I can't stop using it. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's so soft and hydrating, but also gives such a beautiful iridescent-y little sparkly sprinkle to the lips. I can't stop using it. It also like matches my eyeshadow. I know I keep going on about this eyeshadow. Like I say, this look will be coming soon, but honestly, you will love this video. You will love it. Then I also tried out the new Beauty Bay liquid eyeshadow trio. It came with 2 matte shades and 1 shimmery shade, and I used the shimmery shade the other day and it just looked absolutely beautiful, the shade Tiara. So it's like a nude base, slightly deeper than my skin tone, like once I blended it out. But what I do with this, I'm trying to find the brush that I used the other day. I've got this brush, which is like a natural bristle sort of blending brush. It's not very dense. I just tapped a little bit of the product onto the back of my hand and then like properly stamped the brush into it to disperse it through all of the bristles, and just put a light little wash of this across the lid. This actually doesn't crease, like this sets down and it lasts all day long. Looks so iridescent, and I mean, is that the word for this month? Iridescent. I just absolutely love the way that this looks. I already know that I love this formula. It's one that I have quite a few shades of. I really want them to bring out more shades in this formula because I just think it's fantastic. It properly sets down and doesn't budge. You can use it in so many different ways. I am the biggest fan. And then for like miscellaneous favourites, I have to mention what I am currently filming you on. My new camera. We finally got there with all of the settings. It's been a whole roller coaster this month. We had blue videos and like the first one that was completely blurry, but I feel like we've got there. I'm thrilled with all of the like settings and like the lights and everything that I've got going on now. I just think this really has like leveled up my videos. And the microphone, I got a Rode microphone and a Canon camera. Couldn't tell you what it was, but it's Canon and it's white and she's a bit of a beast. So I am absolutely thrilled that I have finally leveled up the videos with the new camera. I really hope that you can notice a difference as well, and that you're noticing a difference in the level of quality in my videos, because I'm definitely noticing a big old difference. I was actually watching one of my really old videos to see what shade I was in an old foundation. God, you really were like a star for watching those old videos. Oh my goodness, they were so blurry. Like the difference is night and day, and I am so glad that I finally took the plunge and bought a new camera. Like, I'm thrilled with it, truly, truly. I'm also thrilled with my hair. I finally dyed my hair again. It has been the longest time since I did my hair properly. I use the Bleach London Curious Orange. Super cool colour. It says semi-permanent hair colour cream fades out in 3 to 30 washes. I would definitely say I get, maybe 10 washes and it's completely gone, but after maybe about 6 I'm like, I really would like to do the colour again. So this is currently on 2 washes. If you saw like the last lot of videos, the last little chunk of videos, that was wash 1. I have washed it once since then. I only wash my hair once a week, so that is 1 wash. That is the amount of like fading that I've got. Obviously I've got like highlights in my hair, so like the brighter bits are brighter orange and then the darker bits are just brown, but I really am thrilled with the colour. I'm so glad to be back on the orangey, reddy, coppery side of life. I feel like myself when I've got my hair like this. I really like it. Then I also just wanted to mention 2 skincare things because I ran out of both of these this month and I was like, I need these back in my life immediately. So I got them and got them like next day delivery because I just couldn't be without them. First up is the Enquiry Bioactive Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturiser. Like I say, I finished a whole tub of this. It took me maybe 2 months to finish a tub, so I feel like that's completely reasonable. Like 2 months to finish a tub of moisturiser. Granted, I wasn't using this every single day, but I notice a really big difference when I use this over using something else. This really is really nice and soothing, especially if you're using retinol, which I'll get onto that in a minute. If you're using retinol, I really recommend this one to like help your skin barrier. And then speaking of retinol, I finally ran out of that little sample and I've put it in my empties tub so that I can talk about it at the end of the year. I finally used that up, so I got the full size. So this is the e.l.f. Youth Boosting Advanced Night Retinoid Serum, and I have noticed the biggest difference in my skin when I use this and this like religiously. I'm still not at the stage where I can use this every single night. I'm using it pretty much every other night, maybe leaving it 2 nights sometimes, but I'm trying to be quite consistent with this, using this like every night currently because I just love it. But I'm still not at the point where I can use a retinoid or retinol every night, but I notice a really big difference in my skin when I use this, and that is all of my favourites. I feel like this has been quite a long one. Thank you for sticking with me. If you are here at the very end of the video, then thank you so much. It really does mean so much to me when you stick around to the end of the videos. I promise I try and not waffle on, and here I am waffling on again, but I try and not waffle on so that I make these videos a little bit more concise and to the point for you. And then I get to the end, I'm like, wow, you've been talking for 45 minutes straight. Well done for sticking through all of that. You really do mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, but until next time, bye.